Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm sitting here with Rob from Vend Advisors, and hey, you know what, Rob? I got my new credit card this week, or updated anyway, and it's ready to go. And obviously, credit cards are a huge part of transactions these days, but I know there's a lot that goes into what you got to keep in mind when you're running a business and accepting them.
Yeah, I mean, this is a mobile, on-the-go environment and society that we're in, and I think so many businesses are so much remote, and you need the convenience of the credit card, but in many cases, you're not necessarily based on the phone system inside the internal network and being able to process that card. And obviously, we all know fraud is out there. Fraud is everywhere. We hear about it constantly. The company here in Cleveland just announced too, obviously, that they were hacked and employee data was shown, and we've known that's there even still with the credit bureaus. So the point from a standpoint of the business, obviously, you hit on is to watch your vulnerabilities and make sure where you're at with the processing, and you should keep your processing systems up to date. The other thing you want to kind of avoid is I don't want to have where I'm taking that new card information you just got from you manually, writing it down, and then going to keep punching it in someplace, because quite frankly, that's where there's a lot of fraud. And in many cases, some of the card processors too, they'll charge more for that because obviously there's a bit more inherent ability for fraud within it. But also it may violate some of their rules and process procedures as well that they're putting into place.
Yeah, it's there's a lot to think about. And again, as the buyer, as the customer, easy for me. I whip it out and it gets used, but there's a lot that happens from the perspective of a business that's using a credit card to take in funds and all. Hey, just curious, so how often do systems change in terms of needing to update or keep their eye on that kind of stuff?
Well, I think it's interesting. There are a lot of services, a lot of different types of services for that, and different things that they can provide. So I think the main thing is always kind of make sure with your process provider you got the equipment from, in essence, that if there are updates to be run, that you're updating that system and that you're on, in essence, the most current. Because obviously, as rules and processing rules change, those are going to get loaded in, and you want to make sure you're processing off and from that standpoint.
Rob always has a lot of good advice about how to make the most of your business. This is just one. And if you're not already on the website, head to vendadvisors.biz, and plenty more videos just like this with really great information. And any questions or anything, Rob, they can give you a call. They can
absolutely. We have partners. So obviously within the credit card processing world, we can easily absolutely help you with and do some reviews for you as well. Absolutely.
Great. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Thank you, Randy.